day 28 of my polyphasic sleep experiment. And today I had a strange nap. I woke up at 6:30. I put the alarm to 7, but I woke up 6:30 and I was wide awake, so I got up. And then I took a morning nap at around 10. And then I think at noon I took my noon nap, which apparently is okay. And I slept for 20 minutes and then I woke up and I don't know, I guess I missed the moment that I needed to get out of the bed, so I just fell asleep back again, and I slept for another 20 minutes, and when I woke up I remembered that the second unscheduled nap, and again it was 20 minutes. It was, I think I have like an alarm for 20 minutes, so I slept for 20 unofficial minutes, but it was again 20 minutes. During this nap I had lots of dreams, and during this nap I kind of knew I wasn't supposed to be sleeping, so I tried to wake up, but I could feel something is pulling me very, very strongly towards this dream state. And I don't know if maybe it wasn't a pull, like the coming out of the dream state was very painful. It was like a child being torn from his mother's arms. I really felt like it's agony to force myself to wake up, even though I should. And I went through this a couple of times before I managed to do this, but it was really, really, really agonizing emotionally. And I don't know why exactly. I know that my dreams were quite intense emotionally, and I don't like it, but for now I'm concentrating more on having a fixed schedule and not necessarily reducing the hours till I lose REM sleep. I would like to do it, but not right now because my schedule was too all over the place. And I don't know what I think about it. I think maybe it's like that always, but because I was so aware of this dream state that I noticed it. Maybe it's always like that. Maybe it's always very, very painful to wake up, and maybe the dream state is not as bad as I think. Maybe it's actually very, very good, kind of like heaven or something. And when I need to leave, it's painful because it's the reality sucks, even though I don't really think that during the day. But maybe if I compare it to something in a dream, then reality is very cruel. And maybe when I'm leaving the dream state, it's like forcing myself to be born every time, every day, a couple of times a day if I dream a lot. Maybe it's really actually traumatic to the system, to the nervous system, because it's very brutal. And again, I have the dreams I'm having are much more in my control. I'm much more aware of them, and I'm aware that I am dreaming. But they do bring me stuff that are very intense emotionally. And I don't think it's fair that a person should experience this intense feeling a couple of times a day or even once a night. really is like revisiting very crazy experiences that I had, both positive and negative and everything, but it's all a very, very much it's too much, and I think it's draining me, because even after this 20 minutes I woke up and I was like, whew, and I needed like an hour to sit and kind of like let the dust settle, because I was really overwhelmed and disturbed, and and I don't know really what it's like for other people. I should ask. But I don't know if people are that much aware of it. I have friends that are lucid dreamers, so maybe I'll ask them about that. I know that they are actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I know that they wake up nervous. They actually told me that. I don't know, I think this dream stuff is much more it plays a much more significant role in my life than I thought. I think it has a lot to do with my motivation levels, with my coping abilities, with my overall mood, energy, everything. It's so linked to what I experience when I'm dreaming. And this night I had a short deep sleep, relatively short. It was like 2.5 hours, and I did feel it. I had more REM sleep. I think it's because I was maybe sleeping too much yesterday or something. So my brain kind of decided to dedicate more time for REM sleep and dreaming. At least that's what my phone is telling me. But I did feel it. I felt more well, not as rested as I wanted to be, and as I was the night before. When I have 3.5 hours, that's like ideal. And I don't feel like sleeping in the evening. Now it's about 5. I don't know if I'm going to have an evening nap, and then I'm going to sleep at 2:30 and I'll probably set my alarm to 6:30, because I need to get up tomorrow and go to work early, and we'll see how it goes. Officially, this experiment is for 2 more days, so it's tomorrow and the day after tomorrow, and I'm hoping that the next couple of days I will have something significant to say. If not, then I'll just summarize somehow what's been going on for the last month. And it's a month. Whoa. And I think maybe one of the most significant things that I've noticed is my commitment, which I usually don't do. I don't do commitments, and that's an interesting part of my life. So it will be strange not to do these videos, and it would be strange not to have a certain accountability, even though there's nobody on the other side of it. But the fact that I posted, it makes me even think a little bit before I make these videos, just a little bit. I don't know if you've noticed, but they're kind of improvised. So that's it. I have 2 more days to spend with you, my imaginary friend, and probably after a few weeks I'll make another video about what the hell's been going on since, but I'm not going to be making daily videos. And see you tomorrow.